Okay, so it's episode 3, Drive. So we open in a clubby club, everybody's dancing, it's EDM music, giving you a rolling tea. So we see these two girls go up to the bar for a vodka Red Bull. Me in my youth. Now I prefer a Jameson, something I sip on. Or a Topo Chico, I like those seltzers. So the black girl with the pretty hair is like, child, ain't no men's here tonight. But the white one spot a cute guy from across the bar and she like, I'm gonna go hit on him because I saw him first. And her friend like, okay girl, but be careful. So he come over and say, I didn't mean to scare off your friend. And she's like, oh, it's okay to be scared. He said, oh, you like to be scared? So they introduce themselves. He's Wyatt and she's Marcy and they get to dancing. And it's real druggy, hands up on the skirt, twirling hair. Go home and bump ugly so we can get to the plot. We get it. And she's giving an induced tea. So then they go out and hump in the back of his car. In the back of his car. Really? Car coitus? You gave him some passenger puss. Vehicular vagina. Automobile anus. I can't. So he starts whining about women and he's like, you gonna ask for my number? And she's like, I just want you to leave. That was some okay coitus, but it didn't really send me. But then if you gonna hump in a car, how good you think it's gonna be? So now she driving home and she's in a Jeep or some type of SUV and there's a Jeep behind her flashing the lights. So she speeds up ahead of him just to get away. She thinks she's lost him, but then he comes up behind her and rams her car. So then she stops and takes a quick turn to lose him and he spins almost out of control. So she gets to a well-lit area. I don't know why she didn't pull into the burger place that seemed open. She pulls into a dark car wash. Girl, and this car is still following her. But she was here good where they didn't see her. So she gets home and she's telling Chaz, I guess it's her brother, about what happened on the road. Brother or gay roommate? Okay, so there's this serial killer that's all over the news, so he's nervous. He told her she should try internet dating. That ain't no safer. Oh, they a couple with an open relationship. He's like, maybe I could go out with you. We wouldn't have to go to the same bar just, to be safe. Why do I feel like it's the husband? I feel like it's the husband. I feel like while she's going out sleeping with men, he's going out and being the serial killer. And also he trying to scare her back into a closed merge. It's just been the husband on too many of these. I almost want to fast forward and just be like, okay, did I catch it? Did I guess it? Okay, so while she's taking off her makeup, we see she's got like this big scar on her face. And the husband says, I don't think you should cover it. So he want to have sex and she like, I'm tired. She ain't attracted to him no more. You need to move on. So now it's the middle of the rainy night. And she opens her eyes. Did we hear something downstairs? Yes, we did. So she go down with her flashlight to investigate. See, I'm sorry if I hear noises in my house in the middle of the night and it's that big. Me and my husband, we going together. I got the pal with the sight and so does he. We like, all right, we got our backs. I ain't letting my man go down like that. So she sees that in the basement wine cellar, there was an open window. And that's like, oh no, somebody could have crawled through that. So the next morning, poolside, she's talking to her friend about the open marriage. And her friend says, I don't think your husband happy. However, we seeing the cute pool guy checking them out. However, her friend's reading the news and another woman has disappeared. Oh God, now we're talking about the urban legend of the guy flashing his lights because somebody was in the back of the car. I was hoping we weren't gonna go there. Urban legend did it really well. We don't have to see Ryan Murphy put his stank on it. I want to fast forward and see if it was the husband because I feel like it's the husband. Might be the pool boy though. Oh Lord. So her friend tell her no more doing guys in her car, so cut to her squirting and flirting with a heifer. Her friend's standing outside the car so her husband get on. And she's like, look, are you a sex addict? Can you not control this? Because this ain't normal. It's one thing to be open, but you're doing a little too much. Her friend said, you just leaving me in the club so you can bring creeps and skanks out to your car and bang away. So she gonna say, I can't tell if you're angry or jealous. Honey, ain't nobody really jealous in no car sex. Maybe if it was with your husband, it would be like, oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, Piper said, I'm done with you. Your husband's right. You're a disgusting freak. I wouldn't go that far. But I would say this kind of behavior, it seems sex addict-y. It doesn't seem like you're really enjoying, oh, I met somebody and, oh, this is cute and fun and flirty. It seems like, I need sex. And it's like, that's something you need to talk to somebody about. I mean, we all have our moments, but your moment doesn't seem to be passing. So she go back in the club to find her next conquest. So Marcy run into her husband at the club. She like, why you here? I'm on the prowl. She mad he show up. She wants to be free and have fun. Girl, why you get married then? For the money? So she leave, but as she's leaving, she sees that same Jeep. So she walk over to it. But then she sees a couple walking towards it, so she walks away before she can snap a pic. But the girl that was making out with the guy up against the car leaves, and she's still watching him. So now she gonna follow him. So as she's following him, trying to get the driver's license, he quickly pulls over because he's like, she on my butt, and then takes a turn down another street. So the next morning, she's looking at the news stories about the missing people and looks up this license plate. However, Chaz comes in and says he don't want to do the open merge no more. He said, I want to get an apartment and take some time for myself. She just went back to her search. She's like, look, I have a hunger inside me. You might need to see somebody for that. There's nothing wrong with a healthy sexual appetite, but to always be hungry, that ain't good. However, she did get the guy's name from the license plate search, but no address. And so she look up his Instagram and find out that he works at Culinaria. So she go in to look for him, and he pop up behind her. Hi, how you doing? Can I help you? She said, yeah, I'm looking for a new cutlery set. So they talking knives and he being all serial killer creepy with it, which makes it too obvious to be him. It's got to be that husband. So, of course, this heifer follows Paul home because he told her, I'll be here till 7. You can use these knives to get rid of your man. She creeping all around his house, peeping in windows. This heifer see him get in the shower and gonna break in the house. Are you sure it was even the same Jeep? So she sees he's got a wall of all the newspaper clippings up of the missing people. But of course, he get out the shower before she can get out the house, and now she gotta hide under the desk. So she thinks she hear him leave the house. However, he got a baseball bat in the living room because he's like, somebody done broke in. He's like, wait, you the heifer from earlier. So he said, why are you in my house? She said, because you ran into me. He's like, oh, I was trying to warn you. He said he saw somebody in her back seat. So then she starts flirting with him once he says he tried to warn her, but then stabs him in the neck with some drug. So he go to choke her out, but then the husband come behind and knock this guy out. He's like, don't be mad, I was still following you. Oh, Lord, this heifer's the serial killer. And she working with the husband because he said, oh, this stuff takes too long. You got to use something stronger. Well, that was stupid. That was just stupid. I should have fast forwarded to the end. Something in my spirit told me to fast forward to the end. The second one was good. This was shitty boo. Shitty boo. I want my hour back. Ryan, I want my hour back now. You see, you ain't even got pose to put me in. You can't even make it up to me. Because you ain't going to put me in one of these and have it be stupid. I'm going to have to write it myself. Or at least punch it up.